is it going, guys? I am Dr. Jones, and today we are playing Ddlc Literature Club. I have wanted to play this game for a very long time, and on multiple occasions I've stopped myself from watching people play it on YouTube. So, I'm very excited to play it. And as you can see here, there is a disclaimer that says this is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Also, I'm not going to show my cursor or my face in this video. And if you want either of those in later episodes, just tell me in the comments below and I will consider it. But for now, let's get moving. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit the thing on screen. Hold up, I'm stuck in my mouth. Oh, and by the way, I have a new headset, so I might sound different because my old one broke, actually. I don't know why. Maybe because I dropped it on the ground so many times. I don't know. By playing Ddlc Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Again, another disclaimer. This is apparently very morbid or spooky. Okay, wow. So let's get started. Please enter your name. Oh gosh. Let's just say Dr. Jones. I mean, I don't want to put anything weird. I have some friends that have played this game, and you can make them say some really weird stuff when they say your name. It's pretty funny. Hey! Oh gosh. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh my gosh. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I mean, just tell me if I'm not. Haha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh wait, that's me. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Dr. Jones. Yes, it is. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. No, I guess you don't have it, and you'd be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dr. Jones, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Dang it, I should probably look who's reading first before I start making voices. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's a possibility that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. Wait, what? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah! Anime. That sentence sounded really weird. I don't know why. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Neat. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Gosh, my headphones are all tangled up. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Man, I'm mean to her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Is this gonna be like, gosh, I forget what the game is called. I'll tell you later if I figure it out. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club. Yes! Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Is it the sacrificing club? Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm guessing I'm gonna join it after a while. Not that I was ever aware that she'd had any interest in literature. Yeah, because it's a cult. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought I would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned out all of this. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I keep changing voices for her, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, cold! I called it. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Ooh! Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori, it's always nice things to say about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. I can't do voices. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Dr. Jones, what a nice surprise. Their names are very creative. Welcome to the club. That face. All words escape me in this situation. Why, you pervert? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yep. What a pervert. What are you looking at? I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the text. If you want to say something, say it. Okay. Sorry. Not what I would have said. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back around toward the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yoi, the smartest in the class. So that's Yuri, Natsuki. Don't say things like that. Yori, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. That sentence was difficult. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica and Chandler? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dr. Jones. I don't... What? What kind of pose is that? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Gosh, please make that pose the entire game. It's hilarious. Who just stands like that? Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Where's the and, bro? Basically, completely out of my league. Yes. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Gosh, she's so weird. Come sit down, Dr. Jones. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Hey. Sorry, I got a little too bit excited. This sounds like Mickey to me. I don't know what it sounds like to you. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Where is this happening? Behind me? There's no desks arranged in the table form. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I'm stumbling a lot. Sorry, guys. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? No. Ta-da! Ooh, wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Official voice. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Nice. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Here's what you do. Take the bottom off, put it on top of the icing, then we have a sandwich. That's the best idea. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. You call me a pervert? Now you're looking at me. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Probably. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. What? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, no. You, dummy! Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yori returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry about it. The teacher gave us permission. Who's the teacher? After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Exactly how I think. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Smile at me! I'm more important. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What's she doing with her finger? She snaps with her middle finger? Huh. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Where'd Sayori go anyway? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. What am I surprised about? How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? The position again, come on! Dancing? Aha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Gosh, I cannot make up voices for all these people. I forget them. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way, because we murder everybody. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Just give them free food, that'll probably work. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. So it's only these four in the club. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, to kill people. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Dr. Jones, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Another manga fan! It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, But it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Real life horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. You saying I'm stupid? Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Oh gosh. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes. Your poems. Why do I make it sound so stupid? Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart, and then grabbing it and crushing it with your hands, as if it's real, because it is. Because we're a cult. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe, if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. That face. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I haven't read it, and I have an idea, everybody. That. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. That face. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dr. Jones? Monika smiles warmingly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh, come on, man. Sayuri might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Yes, because they all look very sad and depressed. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry. I thought... Dr. Jones... You all... I'm defensiveless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Beautiful. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. Happiness. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. No, at the exact same time. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dr. Jones, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Definitely, bro. Just look up some dang poems on the internet about dabbing, and she'll get real impressed. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Dr. Jones, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. So Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That's my official voice for her. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Like a virus. Or infection. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh gosh. Who do I like the most? I guess Monica. She's pretty cool. Monica and Yuri. They're my favorite. Puppy. Yes. Memories. Okay. Happiness. Nibble. Massacre. Nature. Peaceful. Destiny. Warm. Skipping. Aura. Explode. Marshmallow. Socks. Dang it, I want the middle one. I'm pretty sure that's or is the left one Monica. I don't know. Lollipop. Skirt. Joy. Electricity. Romance. Oh dang, I thought that was the last one. Bubbles! Can I please read my poem? Hi again, Dr. Jones. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Ha. Nah, no worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dr. Jones. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dr. Jones always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri says that because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dr. Jones can become good friends too. Sayori? That face. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? So cute! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can't read it at your own pace. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? What? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read, so sleep. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks out to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get these people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. Deliberating. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yes! Yes, as I suggested. What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That's why you suggested it? Cupcakes baked my creative tummy. That face. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Scary. Oh gosh. Ha! Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Creepy. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't ya? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Yeah. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. It's not really sticking out. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There isn't a bow! And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. What are you seeing, man? I see nothing. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ooh. That's super mean. What the heck is wrong with me? Yeah. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa. Getting a little weird. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid? It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about it? It means... Don't say that out loud. Anyway, it looked much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. It's so much better. Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned then, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that, like, it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then it wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up this morning. You're really doing it again, Sayori? Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Dr. Jones, I can't wait to read yours. Me too. Yeah, same. I'm excited, actually. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who am I sharing with? Ooh. Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. I mean, friends first. She's my good friend after all. Yes. Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Dr. Jones. Ugh. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dr. Jones poem. And that makes me feel a little bit special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori's huge. Wait, Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Dr. Jones. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know, trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Well, that will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Yes. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was good. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. I liked it. It was good. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I make eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky and murder someone. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Well, guys, actually, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I have been recording for about 15 minutes, and I think that's a very good episode. And you will just have to wait to see how they think of my poem and how I think of theirs. But this game is so much fun. I was honestly, pretty reluctant to play it, even though I was excited for it. I thought I was gonna be bored and stuff, but this isn't boring. I don't know why. Even though it's just a text-based game, which I usually don't like to watch or play. So, I'm glad I do enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too, because I want to make more of these episodes, and you guys get some entertainment out of it. Whew. My voice is cracking, and I hate it. And I messed up so many times in the video when reading. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully I will get better at it next video. Listen to this finger pop. Ooh, sick. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.